So I'm at a house in Westminster. It's pretty close to Highway 36 in Pecos that we're renovating to get ready to sell. You can see this slab is sunk. We're gonna have to demo this out and re-pour it so it slopes away from the house. Another way to fix that particular issue is through mud jacking that slab up. But just in this particular case, we also want to change the shape of the back patio. So mud jacking isn't a good option anymore when it's just a small area. So back here is the same thing. What happens is the builder, when they build the house, they don't compact the soil next to the foundation wall. Is they have to dig it out, they pour the wall, then when they put it back, they don't compact it well, and then the concrete will settle through time, and then the concrete slopes back to the house, which is an issue because water hits the concrete, flows back into the house, goes down, saturates the soil expands, and causes structural problems with the foundation wall. Well, at this particular house, there's no problems yet, right? Because this is all a slow process and it hasn't been going on long enough to cause any kind of structural issue. But we want to solve it now before we go to sell the property. So we're breaking up we're in the middle of breaking up the concrete. We're going to re-pour it so it slopes away from the house. Same thing with the front, and that will allow us to get it sold without any issues that will come up at inspection. There's a lot of things that we will do to houses to preemptively fix inspection issues before they happen. As the worst thing that can happen is you put your house on the market, you find a buyer backs out an inspection because there's problems. Now you go back on the market to find a new buyer, and you have to disclose to that new buyer the problems from the inspection report from the first buyer. And what often ends up happening is you end up dropping the price a lot and not getting your house sold for what it should be sold for. So the way that you avoid all that is by having us renovate your house with our money and our crews before we sell it. We can get in front of these issues so that when you hit the market, your house is showing putting its best foot forward to get sold for the most. So let's say we put 30K of our money into your house, fix it up for you, sell it for you, get an extra 60K. The sales price is higher. You reimburse us that 30K, you put that extra 30K in your pocket. The extra 60K in the sales price minus the 30K in the renovation yields you more profit. Essentially lets you fix and flip your house without lifting a finger. All right, so if you enter your address on our website, that's www.denverpropertyflip.com, we can go over all options and you'll figure out a plan to get you the most money. We'll also give you an all cash offer to just buy your house as is and close as quick as 5 days. The other issue with this house is this is weird, right? We got this kind of like step down deal. Normally you will see the floor flush all the way up to the door higher, and then you'd walk out at, up higher at this level. And then after you walk out, step down. So that's what we need to raise this whole door. There's a steel lintel here above. We'll take that out, saw cut the brick up. The top of the door should be about even with these windows. And then we'll have a step outside, right? And this will be re-poured to slope away from the house. So right now this needs filled in with joists, so that we have a normal layout plan here. So we'll get new quartz countertops in here, tile backsplash, all new LVP flooring. That's modern looking. We'll replace the flooring in here so it's all uniform. Here we're gonna refinish the tub and tile and put a fancy spa type, rain shower head that kind of comes out here, and then some spas across the wall that shoot out. It'll look real nice without having to rip out the tile or the tub. We can really give it a good feel anyway. So in this particular house, the homeowner has a handyman they've hired, and they're doing some of the work, and then they're hiring us to pay for, manage, and do the rest of the work and front the money till closing and help them get it sold for the most money. So whether you're a homeowner or an investor that just has a house that they want to get sold, we can work with you to get it sold for the most money. Pretty much if you have a house to sell, regardless of your situation, we have the crews, the money and the brokerage to get that house sold and put the most money in your pocket. So this will go away. This isn't supposed to be a bathroom or anything. This is a laundry area. Got to patch the drywall back. This gets thrown away. We're going to replace the furnace and put in central air conditioning here. Here, new flooring, and that's about it in here. The owner's going to put in a new vanity, mirror, and light fixture when we're done. But we're putting in the flooring, we're putting in the doors, we're putting in the trim. We started framing this in as a closet. It was just this weird wall sticking out with no closet in this bedroom. So we started that. And the crews are at lunch right now, but I framed that in this morning too. So that's what we're up to in this house. When it's all done, I'll show you another video so you can see how it turned out. If you want to see what we can do for your house to help you get it sold for the most money, or to get it sold in 5 days, put in your address. That's www.denverpropertyflip.com. Again, www.denverpropertyflip.com.